Miss Chapman tells me that I write long essays, but I think I outdid myself here. This is pretty fine work, if I can say myself. But let's get serious here. I mean, it's been 11 years. I mean, how many of you can say that you went to one school for 11 years? Not many people. So this is a really special moment for me. What can I say? As I stand before you today, it hasn't really fully sunken in yet that this is the end of my tenure here at Good Shepherd. I've been attending the school for the past 11 years of my life, which is truly an accomplishment, because how many people can say that they went to the same school for 11 years? First of all, I want to thank all of the people that have helped me through my academic journey, including all the teachers, staff, and students that have touched my life over the years. I owe all of my success to you all, and I can't explain how grateful that I am. After all, it's not about how much time that you have, but what you do with it. And although my time at Good Shepherd is up, I feel like every second of my time was well spent. I'm not saying that every moment here was picture perfect, but the overall picture was amazing. Everything here has made me grow into such a better person, whether the event good or bad. That is one of the many things that makes Good Shepherd so special. Good Shepherd has wonderful academics, but it is so much more than that. This school has built my character so much and has taught me about myself. Am I perfect? Absolutely not, by any means. I have my faults, and the teachers can tell you that. But I still have a lot to learn. But I am willing to learn, and I want to learn, because of the core principles that Good Shepherd has instilled in me. I will always remember the fruits of the Spirit that were taught to me in chapel all the way back in preschool. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, and self-control. These values are ones that I will always hold close to my heart. One thing that really struck a chord with me this year was how much that people care about each other. I really hadn't thought about it until at the beginning of the school year when I saw Davison Chapman helping a younger child pick up his school supplies and carry them downstairs. He didn't have to take time out of his day to help that child, but he did because he cared. Everyone here takes the time to get to know each other, and I mean everyone, from 8th grade to preschool. Something that was very sentimental to me this year was that I got to know an elementary schooler, CJ, who enthusiastically yelled my name down the hall, literally every time he saw me. And he would demand a high five. I also became fond of a young preschooler this year named Luke, who would give me a big hug every day, although he always called me Max, even though I repeatedly told him that my name is Sam. These moments always take me back to my preschool days. I remember how much that I used to look up to the middle schoolers. It touches me that the younger kids here think as much of me as I thought of the older students. This school has given me so much more than I have given it. The main thing that this school has given me is memories. I don't mean memories that I will have 10 years from now. I mean memories for the rest of my life. Stories that I will be sitting in a rocking chair telling to my own grandchildren. Stories that will make me laugh, like when I first met Mick and he was crying because he didn't want to go to my dad's summer camp. Or when Jabril accidentally went to the girls' bathroom on his first day at GSES. I don't know if that was an accident, but... Stories that will make me smile. Like my 5th grade mission trip to Annapolis, Maryland, where we went to a restaurant that had a 1.5-gallon milkshake. It's pretty delicious. Or Ian Tewksbury and I's treacherous swim all the way across the James River in the middle of the winter during running club. it was a little bit chilly. There are stories and people that stand out from the rest, like when Miss Jackie taught me how to write when I was in kindergarten, or when Miss Gagmeyer was dealing with me in her art class for all 11 years. Well, I take that back. I'm more sorry that she had to deal with Nick. But, or even when Coach put up with me during my frustrations during soccer and other sports. There are some really special people at Good Shepherd, and they all have such a special place in my heart. Everyone here is so different. And what makes Good Shepherd so united is their differences. Because instead of letting them separate us, they make us stronger. You know that when I was in elementary school, I was so concerned about getting good grades simply because I wanted to make everyone else impressed. And I thought of myself last. Now school has taught me that becoming a successful person is so much more than seeing A's on a piece of paper. Education isn't about getting 100%, it's about giving 100%. Be compassionate about everything that you do. If you do that, then everything else will fall into place. Don't let anyone else tell you that you are not successful, because you are the only judge of your own success. If you look back on your life and you are happy and have no regrets, then that is a success, no matter what anyone else says. So to all the other students here, focus on getting good grades, but let growing and maturing as a person be your top priority. So sure, not everyone may like me all the time, but who cares? Because life is what you make it. And I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in it to live up to mine. All that matters is how we personally relate to ourselves, and other people's image of that doesn't really matter. And my time here has ended. This is the end for me. But we must understand that today is a very important ending for me and all of my other classmates. So as we leave here today, I ask you not to be sad, because the end is always chasing us, and somehow it always manages to catch up. The end of a great summer, or the last page of an amazing book. Watching a loved one pass away, or saying goodbye to an old friend. Sometimes it's sad, but most of the time it's bittersweet. Endings are inevitable. They are always one step ahead. The summer fades into spring, and the book closes shut. But that doesn't always mean that it's the end of the story. One door closes, and yet another one opens. But sometimes it's difficult for people to go through that door because they don't know what's on the other side. So much of the time we are venturing into the unknown and figuring it out as we go along. But that's the beauty of it. Do not look at the closed door, but look at the opportunity of the open one. GSES has been my home for 11 years, and I have learned a lot from my time here. I've enjoyed every second of it. Well, if you subtract exam week, that is. But what I'm really trying to say is that although there are so many endings in life, there are some people and places that have such an effect on you that you will never forget them. The story never ends. So as I leave you, Good Shepherd, just remember that you have put a lasting imprint on my heart. Although I can't relive my amazing time here, I still have the memories. And to any advice to my other classmates here, I think that Dr. Seuss's words sum it up best. Oh, the places you'll go. You've got brains in your head, you've got feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so go on your way. Thank you.